Welcome back to Excel. This is a mental evolution podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Seth Rose. Today is episode 15, and we're talking about the benefits of nature and outdoors. So, after work, I've been walking my dogs. I usually walk my dogs after work, but lately I've been walking them a little bit longer than normally, and I've been throwing on like a weighted pack just to get the heart rate up a little bit for some added benefit. And my dogs love it. I really like being outside. And this idea of nature and the outdoors, paired with my passion for like cognitive performance, mental performance, both of these things combined interest me a lot. And in my past, I've spent a lot of time running and cycling outdoors, and there's almost like a meditative aspect of being outdoors and being in nature. And we know that nature can impact our cognition, our health, and our well-being. And there's a lot of research out there showing how beneficial we can, and what the benefits of being outdoors and nature, and how it can impact our mental performance and our cognitive performance. Words are hard today. So, with a growing increased use of technology, people are spending more times indoors on screens, and usually spending less time and being disengaged from the natural world around us. But because we're humans, we evolved in nature, we're still hardwired to be outdoors and to reap its benefits and stimulate all of our five senses when we're out in nature. So I'm going to talk about four major buckets of benefits that we see with the impact of nature on cognition. So first off, we know that the outdoors in nature can enhance our alertness and our attentional capacity, and attentional control. So big benefit there. Two, there's also a lot of physical benefits that we see. And one of the main ones that I think is interesting is how nature lowers our blood pressure and lowers our heart rate. So, which can aid in kind of coping with stress, mitigating stress, or managing stress better, because nature and the outdoors can almost be a meditative, soothing experience. With that, we see mental health and well-being benefits such as elevated mood. You go outdoors, we tend to have better emotions, positive emotions, pleasant emotions, which then ultimately elevates our mood. And then lastly, I think this one's interesting because it ties to how we can be better at learning and better problem solving and complex thinking, is that nature increases our creativity. And when you spend time outdoors, how you can use that creativity to then problem solve harder problems, complex problems, etc. So in the future, we'll talk about physical activity and exercise and how that helps cognition. But as little as a 20-minute walk outdoors before like a meeting or a brainstorming session that you have or a presentation, there's tons of benefits to help with kind of clearing the mind, releasing the necessary hormones to allow you to think clearer, better, deeper, while increasing creativity for those brainstorming sessions. We also see that nature promotes cognitive development in children and our youth. It also promotes better self-controlling behaviors and attentional functioning compared to those who typically spend more time in urban environments. And then some other cognitive benefits such as improved working memory, cognitive flexibility, happiness, subjective well-being, positive social interactions even, and also too like even deeper meaning and purpose in your life. And then lastly, I want to talk about some of the physical benefits that we see. In addition to lowering blood pressure and heart rate, we see decreased muscle tension. We see decreased production in stress hormones. So that's kind of paired with that stress management mitigation. With all of these benefits, this can actually help prevent major illnesses and injuries. So just tons of restorative theory and restorative benefits when it comes to nature and how it impacts our cognition. So all this to say is get outdoors and enjoy nature and reap the benefits both mentally and physically. Hope you get outside today, and we'll catch you again next time.